Dear students, today we will learn about types of chemical reactions. So what happens during a chemical reaction? As a chemical reaction progresses, old bonds between atoms break and new bonds are formed, and this leads to the formation of new substances. There are four types of chemical reactions. Number 1, combination reaction. Number 2, decomposition reaction. Number 3, displacement reaction. And number 4, double displacement reaction. We will take each of them one by one. Let us start with combination reaction. So what is happening in combination reaction? In combination reaction, two or more reactants combine together to form a single product. As the reactants are combining here, hence the name combination is given. So the general form of this type of reaction is A plus B2 gives AB2, or it can be simple A plus B gives AB, where you can see two reactants A and B, they are combining together to form a single product AB2. Now let us take an example of combination reaction. So formation of calcium hydroxide is an example of combination reaction. So the activity goes like this. Take some calcium oxide in a beaker. Now 10 ml of water is added slowly into the beaker. Calcium oxide is also known as quicklime. Now keep stirring the contents of the beaker. Take a red litmus paper and place 1 to 2 drops from beaker over this litmus paper. Next step is to filter the mixture of the beaker. From this filtrate, take the mixture, that is 5 ml, in a separate test tube and blow your breath through this liquid, as you can see here in this particular figure. Now let us see what are the different observations. You observe a hissing sound. The beaker starts getting hot. The red litmus paper turns blue. When we blow air into the filtrate, that is carbon dioxide passes through the dilute aqueous solution of calcium hydroxide. It turns milky. Lime water is the common name for dilute aqueous solution of calcium hydroxide. So lime water turns milky on passing carbon dioxide. This test is very important in terms of your board examinations. This question for testing the presence of carbon dioxide is asked in many different ways in boards. So just be clear on the test of hydrogen gas and on the test of carbon dioxide. These two questions are asked many times. Now let's move to the learning outcomes of this activity. The new substance formed by hissing sound is calcium hydroxide. This is also known as slaked lime. As the beaker becomes hot, the reaction is exothermic in nature. Because red litmus paper turns blue, the end product formed, which is calcium hydroxide, is basic in nature. We have studied it many times in lower classes, that whenever red litmus turns blue, it shows that the nature of the compound is basic in nature. So the whole reaction is summed up in this equation. Calcium oxide reacts with water, which forms calcium hydroxide, and heat is evolved. Other examples of combination reaction are burning of coal and formation of water. These two are given over here. In both these examples, you can see two reactants combined together to form a single product. Here also two reactants are combining to form the single product. So we have seen that large amount of heat is evolved in some of these reactions, which makes the reaction mixture warm. So what are exothermic reactions? The reactions in which heat is released along with the formation of products are called exothermic chemical reactions. So here are some other examples of exothermic reactions. Number one is burning of natural gas. So the main component of natural gas is methane. Although carbon dioxide, nitrogen, hydrogen sulfide, helium, they are also present, but they are in very small percentage. So this is an example of exothermic reaction, burning of natural gas. Next is the respiration. This is also an exothermic process, and this question is asked many times in board examination, that explain how respiration is an exothermic process. So let us see. We all need energy to stay alive. And from where we are getting this energy? We are getting this energy from the food which we are eating. So what is happening during the digestion? This food, complex food, is broken down into the simpler substances. For example, the rice, potato or bread which we are eating, it contains carbohydrate. These complex carbohydrates during digestion gets converted into glucose. Further, this glucose combines with oxygen which is present in our cells, and it burns and provides energy. So the reaction is given over here. The glucose C6H12O6 combines with oxygen present in the cell, and it forms carbon dioxide, water and energy. This is the reaction of respiration, and it is also an exothermic process. Another example of exothermic process is decomposition of vegetable matter into compost. So now let's quickly sum up whatever we have studied today. So chemical reaction involves breaking and making of bonds between atoms to produce new substances. There were some examples of combination reaction. First type of chemical reaction is combination reaction, and here are some examples where calcium oxide, that is quicklime, combines with water to form calcium hydroxide, that is slaked lime. Just make it a point to learn that calcium oxide is known as quicklime and calcium hydroxide's common name is slaked lime. This is asked many times in different ways in board. This whole reaction is accompanied with the release of heat. Now when this calcium hydroxide combines with carbon dioxide present in air, it forms a layer of calcium carbonate, and this gives a shiny finish to our walls. This whole mixture is used in the formation of paint which we apply in our homes. Next example is the burning of coal. Next example is formation of water. Now as we can see, some of the reactions are exothermic reaction. Exothermic reactions are accompanied with the release of heat. The example which we discussed were burning of natural gas, respiration. and decomposition of vegetable waste into compost. That's all for today. Thank you very much.